hello. Ignore me as I clear off the recording station. So I can actually, talk to y'all. Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing my everyday driver headphones for the past almost year. The Sony WHCH 520s. And let's be honest, who calls them the 520s? They're the 520s. Or 520 if you're non-acronymophobic. I've actually had these things for a year. They've stood up to the test of time. Now, there are a few things that have changed. Like, they would actually have marked inside of the ear cup, and you can actually take off the ear pads with just a click, I think. I need, like, a prior tool to get it off. But you can just take... These ear pads are stretchy. Like, they made them just a bit larger than your average headphones, which that just reminds me I need to clean them. And it actually gives you a pretty good look at the inside of the headphones. As you can see. There. They come in around the $40 range, which is not the... I mean, they're not cheap. But, for Sony, this is like... Yeah, these headphones, they do still make these. They actually, all the headphones that they sell, they still make, because, well, people can't afford them. And I've said on multiple occasions, I don't hate Sony, I just hate PlayStation. And people don't understand that. I don't hate everything from Sony, I just hate their console. Because I'm not a big PlayStation, I don't like the controller, the fact that Xbox gave them all of their exclusives, and yet they only give their exclusives to Steam is bullshit. So now that, Xbox is working with Steam, they're getting bit in the face. They're getting nipped in the ass. Of course, I don't plan on buying any more Xbox or PlayStation stuff. I'm a console gamer now, and I can play pretty much anything that I had on Xbox on PC now because of the Xbox launcher. And yeah, alright, let's see, here we go, it's back on. That only took like a minute, but they've got 3 buttons. The bottom button is next track if you hold it, and volume if you just tap it. Middle button is power, and if you hold it down for a little bit, it's pairing. And then the top button is the same. And then, hold on, let me just connect this to my phone. On the desk. Let me set that there for y'all while There is an app called, I think it's Sony Aspire. I think I had it. Let me download it real quick. Just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I don't know. Alright. Sony Sound Connect. That's their, I guess, their app for music. They also have the Music Center, which I think is also that stuff, because they've also got... Oh no, that's like a streaming service. Yeah, I'm good. They have a lot of apps. They've got Bravia for their Bravia speakers and shit. Yeah, they got a lot of apps. However, I don't use the Sony app for these. I use... You know how chewed up my phone is. This app called Sound ID. Oh, the logo's gone. You know how just chewed the fuck my phone is? Sound ID. They have, you can set devices. Hold on, it's still set to my dimes. There's WCH. Has preset for those headphones. The Sound ID for mine, I normally have it set to community favorite for these, but I have a few other ones set got Earbuddy and the Maybe Man X77, and that, which is for my my air conduction ones. I made an entire video on those back when I was in the old room with the fucking wood paneled background. You know, setting my phone on my fucking bed. And then bass, which is for bass. Set it to the Maybe Man. And these ones are allowed. You can hear them on like a thing. Alright, my custom EQ is active. It should. Hold on. Okay, normally there's a notification, but this app has been really fucky with me, right? Like recently. So now let's connect them. It'll tell you either about 70%, fully charged, or 50%, depending on how much yours are at. It'll say battery. And it'll also have like some guitar stuff. It'll go when it's turning on, doo-doo, when it's connected, and it'll just be a loud ping when it's pairing. It'll also go beep. It'll also beep twice and say low battery when the battery is low. And when it turns off, it does a very low pitched doo. So let's do some shit. All right. Hold on, let me just gotta get the Scarlet Fear on. I wonder if the band who made Moscow is still copyrighted. I'd rather not piss off anyone today, so I'm not going to find out. As you can see, it works pretty well, actually. These ones do have a lot of sound bleed, but it's kind of on purpose because of how they're made. I love them. Why do you think they've been my daily driver for the past year? I wouldn't make something my daily driver if I didn't like it. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm gonna test it with a different song that isn't copyright free for the rest of the video. And just lean away from the mic so that y'all can't hear it and I don't get bitch slapped with a copyright claim. Let's do Teenage Dirtbag. Ding, ding. Her name is Noelle. Yeah. Teenage Dirtbag. Fuck off. All right, bitch. She likes kids and tubes. This song is such like a fucking bop. I want to sing, but I can't. This song is the perfect metalhead anthem if you don't want to play metal as a teenager. Because it's about a teenager who loves Iron Maiden. Still the same flavor for today. Okay, he brings a gun to school. I have a gun. It's a Nerf gun. A trigger discipline. But anyway, the headphones that are in, I guess, sort of the same vein would be these. They actually have less features. These have an aux port, but these also have a lot less movement. Like, they can move a lot more, but they have a lot less range. These don't lock, which is annoying. These ones don't fold up because they're not made to. If you want, buy a fucking case for these headphones. Also, these don't have a cushion. These are nice and gushy. No, I do not have a headset dent. And even if I did, you wouldn't be able to tell because I got too much hair. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. No headset dent. Because I wear light headphones. When I get the heavier ones, which I will be making a video on, don't give a fuck what you say. I'm doing it. But that'll probably not be for a few months, because... Anyway, these headphones get an... I'm not going to be overly nice, because they do have some problems. Like, that pairing is really not intuitive at all. God damn, I look like a fucking nerd. Probably because I am a nerd. I am a nerd! Star Wars nerd. Anyway, have a good day. And don't fucking die.